Terry, how are you, man?
Yeah, grand, good.
So what's the big news for Terry Brazier?
I'll be fighting Soren Bak, the ex-Cage Warriors champion, in London, November 23rd.
No, that's going to be a scrap.
Yeah. I was the lightweight champion at Bama. He was the lightweight champion at Cage Warriors, so it just makes sense. It's his first fight for Bellator, but probably going to be his last.
Yeah. So I mean, like this is going to be one of the biggest fights in the UK this year,
Yes,
bar none.
Yeah, for sure. It's high up on the main card in London. It's a really good card. I'm looking forward to it. I had a bit of a speed hump this year, fighting when I was sick on antibiotics. Obviously, come back with a win against an Italian opponent last London card.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get it going again. I've got my confidence back. Relit my fire. Training's going well. Going out to Alliance to do my fight camp. Going to get it on November 23rd.
Yeah, so I mean, I see like you're here, you're confident, you're in good mood. I mean, like this is going to be the best Terry Brazier.
Yeah, for sure. I'm older, I'm wiser. I know I don't want to lose, that's for sure. I know that feeling. I'm hungry for it. I'm good, and I'm back to believing I'm the best lightweight out of Europe, and I'm ready to fight the best in the world.
Well, I mean, like there's a few lightweights around that are throwing their weight around on social media, but that's a consistent comment I see from neutrals. Terry Brazier is the best lightweight in Europe.
I got offered 4 lightweights in the last camp. I had 3 dropouts and I ended up fighting the 4th guy. I said yes to every single one of them. There's not anyone. Give me a fight camp and I'll fight anyone, any lightweight, that's for sure. Or welterweight. I'm good. I walk around heavy. I'm 84 kilos at the moment. So I'm signed to fight a lightweight, so I'm going to start getting my weight down. I'm going to be ready for Soren Bak all day long.
And again, like I'm still trying to get my head around this one. I mean, Soren is huge. Like you're huge. I mean.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. He's touted for being the best MMA grappler in Europe. He's never grappled me, do you know what I mean? But he's going to bring the best out in me for sure. It's going to be a good opportunity for me to show my striking skills. And I'm more than happy to go to the ground with him and get the grappling on as well.
Yeah. And again, I mean, like any true fighter, like you want to fight the best guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, you must be excited with the continuous, every week now, Bellator are making statements, big statements that they're challenging. Like, I mean, with respect to the guys from the former promotion, David Green and that, I mean, this isn't Bama Light, this is Bellator.
Yeah, for sure. There's a massive difference. The matchmaking, done by Jude Samuel and Mike Hogan, it's amazing. They're always good fights. Styles make fights. And, this is one of those fights. Styles make fights. He's a great grappler. I can grapple, but I believe my striking's going to be way too much for this guy.
Yeah, and again, I mean, like you've been over, I'm sure you've been over a few times to Dublin and seen fights at 3 Arena, and it's bigger. They're getting huge. Last time was a sellout. This is a sellout.
I've fought at the 3 Arena before, and I love Wembley and I love fighting in Wembley, but there's not an atmosphere like it. The way the stadium's built, the way the seating is done, it's like an auditorium. It's amazing. So the atmosphere is absolutely amazing. The Irish fans are crazy.
Now I don't know some of the rest of the card. I'm pretty sure Aaron Chambers is fighting, which is coming from a different place. But I mean, this could well be the best London card yet for Bellator.
Oh, for sure. They're going for strength. They're taking over Europe, and rightly so. They're doing great things for European MMA. They're building European MMA, and the shows are building with it. The fights are great. They're better than any other show in the world, that's for sure. And they're looking after the fighters more than any other show in the world.
And obviously you're staying around for the weekend, so
100%.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking forward to it.
I'm a big front row, and I expect a couple of call-outs, I'm sure. But there's a couple of Irish boys that are on my radar, and I'm on theirs, I'm sure. So it's going to be. Yeah,
there's one particular guy who's been calling you out and calling you out and calling you out. I mean. Like, have your prediction for that fight, MVP and Kiely?
Do you know what? On paper, MVP all day long. But it's a fight. It's an MMA fight.
Yeah.
All it takes is a slight mistake, hesitation. Rich Kiely's got some striking behind him. I believe MVP is more of an all-round fighter. But who knows? It's MMA.
But I presume you recognise as well, Terry, like that. What Richard does, right, is he creates a hell of a lot of noise on social media. I mean, it does fill seats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Respect to the guy. He's talked himself into some of the biggest fights, and how he gets main events, on a record that he's got, is beyond me. But he gets it. It's a fair play to him. He gets paid. you know, no one's here to be the hardest man in the world. Everyone's here to be the richest man.
And presumably, like Terry, I mean, you'd respect anybody who steps into that cage.
100%, yeah.
I mean, not everybody would step in with MVP.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. But again, styles make fights, and Richard Kiely is probably a worse style for MVP to most people because they're both kickboxers. They're both good kickboxers. Richard's very fast, and if it stays on the feet, it could go to the second, third round. Anything past the third round, then Richard's. He's won almost. You know what I mean? He's proved more than.
He's made that point.
The only way he's going to lose is if he gets knocked out in the first.
Like he said that in one of my interviews that if he doesn't knock me out in 30 seconds, he's
100%,
lost.
100%. But you know, MVP can take it to the ground. He's good on the ground. That's what people underestimate. MVP has got a ground game. So.
And of course, MVP is on that November 23rd card as well. Yeah. So, like, if you were in that position, would that make you a bit cagey, being afraid of damage? Would that kind of hurt your fight?
No. I think MVP's a fighter, and if you're a fighter, you don't worry about getting injured and stuff like that. You know, it's positive thinking. You know, he's obviously thinking he's going to walk straight out of this unscathed and use it as a sparring session, I guess, and then he's straight into another camp. And that's how all fighters look at fights. You know, you're always looking. I do anyway. I always look like I'm going to walk out of this next fight unscathed.
You know, talk about stories of fights, and I better finish up soon because anyway, I mean, there's no bigger story than, I mean, there's a narrative around Bellator Europe and Cage Warriors. Who's the best in Europe? I mean, leaving KSW aside now. I mean, the best. But do you feel any of that pressure to show that Bellator is a better promotion?
No, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, look at the fights like, you know, I know Graham Boylan. They're good guys at Cage Warriors, but they're a builder show. You know, I see it as a builder show for the UFC. Bamo was a builder show for Bellator, which they've now taken over to Bellator Europe. But I feel like it's on a different league. You know, I'm fighting Soren. He was a Cage Warriors champ, and he's coming into Bellator at the bottom. And he's got to prove himself against me, so let's see how he gets on.
And that proving won't start on the 23rd of November. So you're very confident, it's good to see, and I hope you enjoy the fights on the weekend, and you can sit as a fan, which is fun in Dublin, for sure.
Okay,
thanks, Terry.
Nice one, mate.